Welcome back to Sailing Joy. Last time we left Vigo, we did a stopover in Baiona, a little town in Galicia, and then we sailed towards Porto in Portugal.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distraction.
Acelerou tanto pra jogar o lixo que me esqueceu, mas ó, teve que andar tudo isso aqui, aquela parte que eu mostrei lá, e a caixa de lixo é ali, ó. É um pouquinho longe. Ainda bem, com a jubilete, a gente faz tudo muito rápido, porque se fosse para vir andando, a pé ia demorar muito. E hoje eu quero convidar vocês para dar uma voltinha com a gente aqui em Portugal. Nós acabamos de chegar aqui na cidade e eu já vi que ela é maravilhosa, muito linda. E eu estou super ansiosa para conhecer tudo. Inclusive comer os famosos pastéis de nata.
Be free with me. Looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Oh yeah, take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. With my own doubts, be free with me. Be free with me. Be free.
And we have arrived back at home, and Joy is totally lit up with the blue light that we have installed. We have gone everywhere here in Porto today.
Be free with me. Yeah, let's go. Be free with me. Oh, come on and let's go. Let's be free with me.
Hoje já fazem praticamente 2 meses que a gente pegou a Joy e pela primeira vez eu e o Duda vamos sair sozinhos. Se eu estou com medo, eu estou, mas eu me preparei para isso. Bom, antes da gente sair, nós temos que checar se está tudo certinho, tudo fechado, tudo desligado, desligar a água, desligar a energia. O Duda já está subindo lá para ligar os equipamentos e agora vai.
And it can be nerve-wracking leaving port for the first time with your wife without any additional help. I have done all the weather research and we were pretty sure that this was the right day to leave. But whenever we looked out, there was like clouds everywhere, it was kind of cold, so it felt kind of weird. But we decided to go anyway.
Finally, I think I can see clear.
and we're leaving Porto because we have like a good weather window. It's not gonna be a sailing 7 hours here, but we wanted to do something very calm. It's kind of wet day, it's kind of rainy, but we're not gonna go very far. We're gonna go to a place that's called Aveiros. We've heard that that's the Venice type like city in Portugal, so we wanted to check out because in the next few days we're gonna have a lot of wind. We're gonna have winds up to 25-30 knots, and there's an anchorage over there that is very well covered, and I think we're gonna be safe there. So we're leaving Porto, we're going to Aveiros. It's gonna be a 7-hour motor sail today, but it's gonna be a easy one. And one important thing is just me and Patricia today on this leg. It's an easy one. We're doing everything that we can to continue to be safe here at sea, but it is something different because we have always sailed with friends and sometimes professional help and so on, but this time around it's just me and Patricia. And by the way, Patricia did an awesome job. Whenever we got out of dock, we sat down, we planned, we did everything with in our timing, so she could understand how to, you know, loose the cables, the lines, and everything else, and everything worked out well. I was very proud of her. Congratulations.
Tchau, Porto. Foi muito bom te conhecer. Estamos navegando há mais ou menos 1 horinha aqui. Deu tudo certo na saída. Tá balançando um pouco a câmera porque o barco balança, né? E tá um pouquinho de névoa agora, mas tá super flat o mar. Tô com o motor ligado. Aqui é o cantinho que eu mais gosto de ficar quando a gente tá velejando. E uma coisa engraçada dessa vez é que eu não estou com náuseas, mas eu tô com muito sono. Eu tô me segurando aqui pra não dormir. Aí eu fico aqui de cima só olhando pra ver se não tem alguma boia de pescador pra gente não passar por cima. Mas tá super tranquilo. Bem tranquilo. Chegando em Aveiro e hoje de manhã eu não tomei café. Aí agora eu tô morrendo de dor de cabeça. Eu acho que é porque eu não tomei café. Agora eu vou comer uma torradinha com um patezinho de Ramon ibérico, porque a gente tá quase chegando, não vou nem cozinhar agora. Aí eu descongelei umas lasanhas pra gente fazer de almoço. Lá da época da França ainda essa lasanha.
And we have arrived in Aveiros, Portugal with a lot of fog. We timed our arrival to the full tide, so we would not have much current. The only thing that I forgot to factor in was the full moon effect on the tide and current, making it so much stronger. The current was in our favor, but I thought it was going to be a maximum 2 knots. As you can see here on the top left corner on the chart plotter, our speed over ground was 10.4 knots at this time, meaning a current of 4.6 knots. Our top speed reached almost 12 knots in the middle of the channel. Although it is very hard to capture the effect of this high current on the boat on video, I assure you, this was not a fun situation. The entrance to the anchorage was right ahead, and we had to time it just right in order to avoid being pushed to the rocks. I felt we have made a mistake to come into this area due to the high current and shallow waters. But honestly, that was going to be our anchorage for the night, as we were not going to be able to leave it with such a current against us now. As soon as we entered the anchorage, the current was totally gone. It seemed so calm. At low tide, we would be on our limit at 1.6 meters of water under Joy. Also, several working ferries went in and out of the bay. But little that we knew that we were about to face our biggest challenge so far on this trip, in the middle of the night. So we have to test everything here, right? So the sound depth we're saying that I still had like about 2 meters, and so I got here the stick and I put it all the way down here, and I noticed that it's a little bit less than 2 meters. So we have up to here from the water line to the bottom, and we still have like 1 more hour to go in terms of the tide. So maybe we'll get stuck tonight. Let's see. But that tense night and a lot more we'll show you on our next episode.